Welcome everyone to your Mars retrograde reading. This is a collective reading for all signs, just looking at how it's going to affect us universally as a collective. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you guys. This Mars is going retrograde on the 6th today through February 23rd. Okay, so it's going to make its way from Leo straight into Cancer constellation. Okay, so starting in Leo until it makes its way over to Cancer. But that Leo coming in is going to be very strong for creativity. It's going to be very strong for power recall. It's going to want to, really make you want to win, ask you the whys. Why is this going on? This Mars itself is also very powerful, and it drives you to want to be competitive, assertive. It could even cause people to be aggressive, in certain situations, especially when you're talking about being competitive. You might find that, if you're in some kind of job where you are competitive, people might feel like they're putting out more aggressiveness to win. Okay, it might even be yourself, but it also has the underlining pieces and parts of courage, confidence, passion, strength, and of course, impulse. So you might find that you might be making a lot of impulsive actions at this time, or people around you seem to be more impulsive. Okay, doing things, maybe leaping before thinking, going all in without knowing the circumstances. Okay, this is very, very fire energy in just an overall. And that impulsive action and courage and passion, those things are going to actually be very dire at this time, because of the Leo coming in that wants that courage, wants that self-will, is very competitive as well, and very impulsive. So those are just fire, energy. So guys, this is a great time to take the reins of what it is you truly are looking for in your desires. Fire is all about having that desire within, wanting that passion. Okay, so, but yes, of course, there's always the negative versus the positive aspects, right? What opposes each other. But that's just the way the world works. Okay, so right now you'll also probably be, like I said, asking yourself the whys. Why I want this? Why do I need this? Okay, so, but let's get in here and see what's going on. Bringing out some cards, going straight to the portal cards for Mars, please. I am presence. Light body activation, accessing the divine within. And yes, that is. You want to make sure that you're keeping yourself in the present. It is a great time. As I said it all month, it is time to manifest. It is time to get forward. Go forward. Get that drive. This thing is going to want to spark that drive within you. Keep you, on the path of awakening, growth, and really building that giant within yourself. Okay? Of what it is you truly, what direction I truly want to be in. Okay? Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Okay, so make sure that you are, trying to align yourself at this time as you're trying to get to that place of where I want to be. You do not want to be moving backwards. You want to continue on your journey forwards. That's why you want to keep yourself in the present. Okay, do not allow the retrogrades to pull you into the backwards motion with it, right? You want to push forward out of it. Okay. This is why sometimes the past comes back. Why? Because it's moving, backwards, right? So it's bringing up the past, but it's time to begin now to make your first steps. It wants you to start now on the first steps towards what it is you truly want. Okay. Be the observer if you need to be before leaping. Watch your impulsive steps to want to just leap into something that you're not sure of. Don't allow that overconfidence to rein you in, right? You still want to be able to sit, think, use your intuition. Your intuition is going to be really high. definitely we will talk about that. That's definitely going to come in when that Cancer comes in, when that intuition, but it's still going to be pretty high because Leos have pretty good intuition as well. So, right, but it is time now, okay, to really start going after what it is you truly want. Trust that there's a divine plan and really looking at that plan, okay? Don't let people get into your face. Don't let people be abruptive with you. Don't entertain aggressiveness with other people. Make sure that you are clearing the air because it does look like there could be some thunderbolts that are being thrown out of the sky, right? Yes. So definitely feeling like there's things that are going on in the background around you that are going to come up at this time also, where a lot of truths are going to also be revealed at this time. And we also have that Uranus coming in as well, so it's going to be in retrograde at the 31st, so that's also going to disrupt the Mars retrograde in its own ways. Okay, but at this time, what we're really looking at is the way you feel. Are you feeling stifled? Okay. Don't allow it to stifle you. Walk through it with your desires and your aspirations. Let it ignite you. There are going to be sometimes you're going to want to sit and just kind of think. Yes. Okay, about your 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot to be won. There's a lot of good things that can come out of this situation. As long as you're pointing yourself in the right direction and not, like I said, of not allowing yourself to allow your impulses to get carried away and drive you off the wrong path, right? So when things are going wrong and people are upsetting you, make sure that you are taking a cool down period. Sit down, right? Relax. You do have the Ace of, like I said, you have a lot of stable situations coming out of this situation. Everybody can take this, okay, into yourself with self-care, okay? But it's all about how you're walking and how you are being in that understanding, how you're allowing your emotions, right? Because during these retrogrades, you know, your emotions can get high, right? Intelligence gets low. And on this side, your intelligence, people around you might be seeing you more aggravated, okay, more frustrated than normal. Okay, so be aware of your feelings. Okay, be aware of your feelings. So let's get another card over here. We're going to have that full moon coming up as well in Gemini. So, you know, we're going to see how that's kind of like impacting each other. Seeing the bigger picture. Like I said, it's going to be a time of truth. Things are going to be revealed. That truth is going to come out. I did put the short out about the truth being revealed. There's things that are happening around the world. There's things that are happening cosmically, earthly, you know, individually, right? That are pushing their ways through the situations as it is also reaching that Cancer area. Yes, so as it's pushing its way through the Leo, remember at the end, right, it's going to hit that Cancerian area where now all of a sudden your emotions are going to go backwards again in 2025 around, you know, in that February time. So what is it? It's now looking at life as life becomes larger than itself. But you're also going to feel like you're connected to more family-oriented things. Your emotions are going to be a little higher because of the Cancer, right? You're going to want to reflect on things a lot more. People could be projecting their issues onto you at this time, and you need a chance to either leave the drama behind, right, and not allow it to bother you. Watch people's drama, okay? Talk less, feel more, right? It's also a great time to detoxify. So you're going to also feel like, you know what, there's the time to detoxify so I can bring in and believe in my good luck. Well, right, as things can start to really enhance for you. You don't have to feel like things are spinning out of control and all of this exaggerations. Watch for people's exaggerations too, right? Definitely during this Mercury retrograde, it doesn't matter if it's the Leo or the Cancer, it's going to happen. People are going to exaggerate. They're going to make things larger than they seem. Really trying to bring out that drama. Really trying to, also might be a little bit of an ego. Things revolve around me. Well, we're talking about Leo, the sun sign. Okay, so got to be careful where you're choosing your silence, where you want to keep yourself away from certain situations, and where you need to reclaim your power. Okay. So let's see. Yes, a lot of the past is going to come up. I've already spoken about that. Thank you again, though. It's just telling you, remember, it's going to want to bring the past back up. That's what it wants to do. But it brings up that emotional standpoint that you're going to maybe have to confront, especially during the Cancer time of the Mars retrograde. Okay? But there is a lot of love going on. And right now, we're going to be getting into the portal of love. I mean, right now, as we speak, during this month, it's like, in a couple of days, we're going to get to this place where there's a portal of love. Love beyond all boundaries. And that Mars is going to go in there, and it's going to show that love. And it's might even make you all feel like you need to love back. But remember, right? Remember, it could also be the illusion of energy, right? I so love you, right? And then all of a sudden, it's just temporary. So watch for that. Be careful of that. Okay. In just a second, I'm going to do all of the signs, all of the signs for you guys. I'm going to go fire, earth, air, and water, something like that, okay? In just a second, I'm going to put them right here for you, so that way you have this understanding of where you are taking place, right? So I'm going to pull a card for each sign in just 1 second. Guys, if you're a cusp sign, you're going to have to do it, with your regular sign. Okay. You can even use a little bit of your second sign. So like if you're Leo, Virgo, cusp, you can go ahead and use some of the Leo, some of the Virgo. I know you guys don't like to do it that way, but this reading is just a quickie. It's just here just for some information, okay? For everyone. So first one coming out, I'm going straight to Leo. Since we're in Leo, it's going straight to Leo constellation. So we're going to go fire first. So we have the moon. There's going to be some illusions coming out for you, Leo. So be fixated on what is real and what is false, okay? And watch your drama areas. Make sure that you relinquish any kind of control in certain projects. If they're not serving you, let them go for a little while, and then you will temporarily see that it's only for temporary. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's only temporary. Then you can go back, okay? Do not allow it to frustrate you, okay? Because take a step back, use your intuition. Okay, then you can go back and really fix the issues, okay? Really don't even need this here, because I'm just going to do it this way. Leo, Aries. You have the sun with the 9 of Pentacles. You're going to see a lot of blessings right now. You're also going to see a lot of celebrations, a lot of win-wins for you. Just keep motivating yourself to go after your rewards and watch your rewards coming in. But yet this this Mars retrograde really wants to kind of pull you also into a place of the unknown. Okay, so watch for deception when it comes to what you're working on. Okay, because you might find a lot of people are wanting to deceive you. Okay, that's just not cool. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Saggies. Watch for painful endings. If you have some kind of betrayal around you, watch for failures and collapses. Do not allow people to defeat you. Do not let people walk on you. Okay, you're going to ignite an impulsive, inspired action of movement to get past this situation. So something very enticing is going to come through this situation for you. Okay, just watch for these people who want to try to ruin you at this time. Okay. Now I'm going to Now I'm going to go to Earth. Going Taurus. Taurus, be careful of personal goals, self-doubt, self-sabotage, playing it safe too long, and fear of unknown. Make sure that you are not jumping hoops over here for everybody else either. Okay, so just make sure that you keep yourself in alignment. Do not teeter-totter too much. Your confidence and your courage and independence is going to rise. Take on the reins of determination and feel that zest of joy. Okay, but there is something also mysterious going around. So you might feel like there's some kind of mysterious things, but you know what? You're going to get down to the situation of that. Like literally you will, because nothing is going to hold you back on trying to figure out what it is that's needed for you at this time. Okay, so you're just going to have to dig deep. Wow. Virgo. Just going to go in a row, that way I don't get confused. I don't want to confuse myself. Page of Cups, creative opportunities coming towards you. There's going to be a lot of messages that you need to keep attention to. You're going to have a lot of information coming also within this time. There's a lot of possibilities that you need to be aware of. Page of Cups, a lot of happy surprises. But yet do not let confusion and worry take over you. Do not allow the Mars retrograde, to put you into into crossroads, pretty much, right? Be sure that when this time comes, guys, always, no matter who you are, whatever sign you are, make sure that you are putting yourself into a meditative space if you feel like all of a sudden things are wandering off path for you. Mars for Taurus. I don't know about every Earth sign, but Taurus, be careful with Mars. Mars retrograde usually is a trigger point for us. So we always feel a little defeated during Mars retrograde. So just, make sure that you settle down and really take every aspect into consideration. Okay, going to Capricorn. And if you guys know that you're a sign that usually is affected by Mars retrograde, do the same thing that I just told Taurus. Okay? Because I know for some reason it doesn't always, play fair. Judgment. Capricorn, you have the judgment and rebirth. You have an inner calling that is calling towards you for the awakening and redemption. Now is the time for absolution, really wanting you to face whatever it is that you truly need to face to get through. This is the change that you might feel had a lot of sacrifices in the end, and that you may have surrendered and let go of a lot of things to get to this point. But there's going to be a place of deep insight right now, and it is time to release any strings that are attached to anything that's still holding you back from your inner calling. Okay, any kind of karmic strings that you have attached, it's time to let those go. Guys, watch your impatience. Okay. Air. Going straight to Gemini. Gemini, you have the Ace of Wands coming out. There will be new projects and inspiration. You'll have the urge to want to create new beginnings and new opportunities as you are faced with some things that are too stagnant right now. Watch your perfectionism, because you might be trying to overthink the situation and it's allowing you to become too stuck. There could even be something that you're very bored in that you need to make new paths for. Okay, to allow yourself to get to the reward that you're actually looking for. So don't allow the Mars retrograde to keep you stuck and stagnant in that place, because you have a lot of rewards. See, the whole point of this whole thing is that, it makes us want to feel stuck in certain areas of, and make us think about things, but in actuality, there's a lot of rewards that could be had during retrogrades. It's just because they always get us stuck in the past and make us think of insecurities and trigger us. Going straight to Libra. Libra, you have exhaustion and burned out. Really watch yourself. Really watch your daily routines. Don't allow yourself to get too worn out during this time. okay, or too stressed out. Manifest what it is you need to manifest and take some time to reflect on what it is you really need. During this time, you also will have some good information and good news coming. You are trying to manifest something, but the only way to really truly manifest this is to take your focus and really put it on the goals that you really truly are after. Okay, that's where the success is going to come. But you can't do it if you're all burned out. So you really need to take some time to yourself, even if it's just that hot bath every, bubble bath, just some TLC time throughout the Mercury retrograde. Remember, guys, this is from December to February. So, I mean, hey, it's really about self-reflection. How am I treating myself? Give yourself more tender, loving care. Aquarius. Meditation is going to be your friend as well, as the world is your oyster. Wow, you have the wholeness and the attainment to actually celebrate life and really attain the travel and the completion that you're looking for. But you really have to align yourself with the universe. It says right now is the time to really dance with the universe and really meditate. Disconnect from things that no longer serve you. You're allowing the past to hold you back or self-sabotage to hold you back with this. You're actually getting 3 cards with the 7 of Swords. Okay, or you're allowing someone to hold you back and being dishonest, right? And you're holding on to this person that you shouldn't be holding on to this person because they're actually ruining you. Or thought. Okay, is it imposing thoughts, which is self-sabotage, or is it this person, or is it 2 and 1? Going straight to water, going straight to Cancer. Whoa. Cancer, you're going to sit within your quiet power at this time, really thinking about what it is you truly want and looking for your inner truth. This is a great time to really look at your failures and your regrets and your disappointments. But don't let the pessimism too over control your situation. Meaning don't hide out too long, Cancer. Okay, allow it to do what it's supposed to do. Allow it to be your healing. But don't let it become your failure, or your regrets by not getting out, and still being social with other people. We do things within life, but it says it's now time to take control of your life. Do not allow all these past regrets to become your future. It is now time for your self-improvement and control. You live within your solid foundations. You can have exactly what it is that you're truly looking for, okay? But you're holding on too tight to things that keep you from moving forward. So let those things go so that you can celebrate within life. You're also getting 3 cards. Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have 2 cards. This is a time of giving and receiving, but make sure that you are giving balanced. Otherwise, people will take advantage of you. Okay, so don't hold back in the watch your holding back and watch your hesitation. Watch your fence setting. Be fearless when fearlessness needs to be in. You know what? Be a fearless warrior. Get out there. Be risk-taking. Do what it is you need to do. Don't have hesitations. You're going to have a lot of things coming up right now, okay, that you might be holding back from. Don't be scared of doing these things. And also, you're going to have a lot of gifts that are going to present themselves at this time. Okay, but remember, sharing is caring. It is the time to give. But do not give to those who are there only for a handout, because it could actually hurt in the end. That's really what the message is. And have fearlessness. That's what I was trying to say. The message is coming out fast. It's like, whoop. Okay, going straight to Pisces. Oh, Pisces. It's time to transition and move on from your challenge. It's time to move on to clearer waters within your relationships. Any relationship that's holding you back, it's time to release those baggages. It's time to move forward. Recovery from anything that you've lost, any kind of spiritual poverty, it's now time to reclaim what is yours. Karmic lessons are coming through. They're waiting for forgiveness, positive change, and taking back what is yours. You also will be moving fearlessly. Okay. Yep. But your fearlessness is actually going to be the Knight of Swords as you're coming in brave, driven to succeed, and defending your beliefs. It is time for you to seek your truth. I think you just did that reading for you. Action oriented. Actually, today, that's crazy. A lot of fast thinking, but you're going to have a lot of fast thinking. But it's really saying it's time to move forward. Guys, this is really moving everybody into this place of what is your challenging periods. I really want that reset button of November, and this is it, to the Mercury retrograde, to, hey, you know what, you can have a lot of blessed rewards, but let Mars come in to really see what's really going on and impact this situation, because it's really saying that through progress, you can dominate what it is you're really looking at. Okay, but you really have to be motivated. And I think that that's why it was bringing on a lot of lack of motivation for the last couple of days before it actually sat down, is because why it was giving us low energy. It was stalling our plans. It's stalling everything around us and stalling our progress. And so it's almost asking, hey, are you going to sit around and be lack of motivation, or are you going to get rolling? Are you going to get the ball going? And that's asking every sign, every cusp, everybody in this world. How are you moving? How are you going to reassess? What is it that you want? Because with lack of motivation, lack of might, and lack of strength and, and assertion, not aggression. I don't like, you don't have to use aggression to get to things. That's the negative. What it is the positive of aggression is assertiveness. We want to be assertive. We want to get through there. And then it's going to move into that Cancer and bring out that love, bring out that sensitivity after you're done being assertive. So it says, okay, now we're going to kind of wash clean and get back into the love, get back into the calm, get back into those areas. So it's really erratic, and it's a really erratic emotional time period for one, it's just a good thing it's not all in 1 month. You see what I'm saying? It's good that it's spread out. That way it won't emphasize itself from like, I'm mad, I'm crying, I'm mad, I'm crying, right? No, it's going to be like, boom, right? But this is the way that a lot of people are actually, as I've noticed in these readings for the end of the year, this is where you guys are going out with the big bangs. This is why you're going out the way that, you've been working all year for. But if you don't have that assertiveness and you don't have that plan for progress, that Mars is saying, well, if you don't, guess what? I'll make sure that it doesn't happen. Because you still have lack of motivation. So you're going to have to really, burn that fire under your butt and get that wildfire going under your ass to really feel that motivation. And believe me, the last 2 days, since Wednesday and Thursday, I had that, right? I was like, ooh, I don't know where this energy is coming from. It must be Mars, right? Because the opposite of Mars, right, is no motivation, right? Because it's the very assertive, go, 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 right? So yeah, and a lot of you could be feeling it now. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but I also had to boost that energy. I had to wake up in the morning and be like, let's go, Had to use my own Leo rising to really bust a move. Otherwise my Taurus is like, it's fine. It's okay. We'll just work individual, take our time. No. No. Okay, so those of you who are still here after hearing your reading, we got the last card coming out, and the last card says, stellar gateway activation, an infinite potential manifestation vortex. Because remember, you're still in Sag season at this time, so you can still start really manifesting everything you want and getting everything going. So what do I say? Let's just start now. Yes. Let's just start now. For our New Year's resolution, let's not wait till January. Let's start now, because it says there will many blessings and a lot of miraculous energy coming toward you. And I mean a lot. It's not a joke. There's a lot. Why? Because you have that inner discovery of yourself with the Ace of Cups. I mean, it's really coming together. It wants you to come together with it. Okay? There's many resolutions on the horizon right now. Okay? Very many. Okay? because we're going through a timeline. We're going through a great reset. And for those of you who have written me about the aliens in the skies and things, I have not gotten to that reading. If I do a reading, it'll be more like a personal reading that I will put up for you. If I do so. Okay. Yes, I've been getting a lot of emails about that. What is it? What is it? I have not even thought about it, to tell you the truth. I've seen little things here and there, but I haven't really thought about it. But if it starts to become a lot more, I know you would say right now it is a lot, but if I want to see more action, I want to know a little bit more before I just throw myself out there and say it could have, would have, should have been this. I kind of have an idea of what's going on, but I'm not going to reveal that just yet. Okay. I mean, I've had little downloads when I was thinking about it, and like I said, when I feel more comfortable about the situation or really looking at the situation, then I will do that reading, but it won't be very long. Okay. Because I do have, I think it's a little more than drones. That's my intuition right now. Okay. Something's up. Okay. And that's it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.